to be here. You know, it's been said that 90% of life is showing up, because when you show up, people know you care. And people ask me all the time, what can I do to help out? What can I do as an individual to help out? What can I do to make sure that our Constitution doesn't get abused? What can I do? And my answer is show up. It's all right to be at home and rail against things that you see on TV and things you hear on the radio and read pieces in the paper and say, this is trash, this is rubbish, this is not true. But you know what's not all right? To let it stop there. Because it really doesn't matter about our Constitution unless in the hearts and souls of every one of us, we're willing to stand up and defend it. 1.4 million have given their lives so we can be here today and express what we believe and reiterate what's in our Constitution. So I want you to understand, and this is not my battle, this is our battle. This is not a Republican battle or a Democrat battle, an independent or a libertarian. This is an American battle that has to be fought right now. My friends, there is no other option. You cannot sit back and say, boy, when it happened, I wish I had stepped forward. I wish I had said something. I wish I had gone to a rally. I wish I had told my kids about the real value of who it is that we are and what's enshrined in those 10 amendments, those first 10 amendments. It's the not knowing what we don't know that's killing our country. It's our inability to teach the youth of this country the sacrifices that have already been made. I already referenced it, 1.4 million lives. These are people that can't stand with you today or sit with you today. These are people that can't attend a rally today, but these are people that gave their lives so that we can be here today. So when you think about what you can do the same thing they did. You can come forward. You can look at this as an opportunity, and more importantly, a responsibility to make sure that we're defending our Second Amendment rights. And for those that talk about the First Amendment and who would say, I have the right to say whatever I want, whenever I want to, wherever I want to, keep in mind that our Second Amendment makes that possible for the First Amendment to really be engaged. So, look, the country's in a very difficult position right now. Our nation is in a very difficult position right now. And in some areas, it's very divided. And it's divided along lines that we never thought we'd see. Certainly, the world that I grew up in is different than the world my grandkids are growing up in. We were so blessed, my generation, to grow up in the town, in the times, with parents and preachers and teachers and coaches that actually raised us. We knew the sacrifices that they've made. We've got to pass that on, folks, and we got to make sure that anytime we have the opportunity to stand up and defend these rights, that we do that. So I just say, when you ask what can you do, be here. Be here today, be here tomorrow, be here anytime it's needed. Stand strong. Listen, I'm willing to listen to what anybody else has to say, and we'll defend their right to say it. We don't have to agree with it. But I'm sick of people telling me, you can't say what you're saying, you can't talk about these things the way you're talking about them because it's too offensive. Well, I'll tell you what, we just observed last weekend a memorial, an observance of, again, those 1.4 million American lives that were given so we could be here today. Listen, God bless you. God bless America, and let's just make sure we stand strong and we stand together. Thanks so much. Good being with you.